Hi, and welcome to 7 Report. Today we're taking our first look at the Coil Master Ultrasonic Cleaner. What we're going to do is reset the camera angle. We're going to fill this with water, disassemble the Smock TFV4 tank, which is just about dry. It's been a while since I cleaned this tank because I've been using the same e-juice in it for, golly, probably going on 2 weeks. So we're going to take it all apart, take the coil out, put it inside the ultrasonic cleaner, see how it does. Come back and take a first look. And then what I'm going to do is use it pretty extensively because I have a lot of tanks that need some cleaning. And if it works well on the TFV4, we'll try it on all the rest of the tanks, come back with a full in-depth review on the Coil Master Ultrasonic Cleaner. Just a slight change of plans here because as I was taking apart the Smock TFV4, the glass was weakened somehow and it broke a little bit. Not a lot, but enough that I'm not going to use it again. But we'll still clean out the metal parts of the Smock TFV4. And then we're also going to clean the Vaporfy V6 tank. It could use a little bit of cleaning too. I've used it pretty extensively over the course of the last few weeks or month or so. So we're going to fill up the ultrasonic cleaner from Coil Master with water, put the parts down in there and let it do what it does. All those little scrubbing bubbles. Okay, so first thing we do is we open it up, we take out this outer tray, they call it a watch holder. I don't know why you'd want to wash a watch in there. And then the basket. Let's see if you're going to be able to see this or not. There is in here a max fill line that you do not want to put water above. And all it takes is regular tap water. Now they do say that if whatever it is you want to clean is extremely dirty, you can put a drop or two of dish detergent in there and that will help clean it. But ordinary tap water will work. So we're going to put it up and you need to make sure that whatever you're putting in there is totally submerged. I'm going to go right to that max fill line. There we go. Put the basket in, and then the parts from the TFV4, clunk, and I'm going to pop that little rubber gasket out of there if I can get it out of there so it doesn't get stuck. So this will clean thoroughly. It's kind of dirty. And that drip tip for the TFV4 has got that dual chimney, and down in there it's very difficult to get clean. So I'm looking forward to how clean the Coil Master Ultrasonic will get it. And then of course we have the Vaporfy V6 that we're going to put in there as well. And the base, the top, which is a little dirty, and then the drip tip. Put those all in there, close the lid. Now let me see if I can get this camera to show you exactly what you're supposed to do. Let's set this back just a little bit. I don't want to tip it. Let me reset the camera angle so we're looking straight on. Okay, see there, just the on, the off, the reset button. That LED should light up once it gets going. We're going to hit on. Should vibrate for 3 minutes and clean it up. So let's give it a whirl and see. Oh, that's not nearly as noisy as I thought it was going to be. See, the LED is on. Let me see if I can get a top view. Doesn't look like a lot's going on. Now we're not going to sit here for 3 minutes watching this. But we'll come back as it's getting ready to finish up and show you how well the Coil Master Ultrasonic Cleaner has worked. Well, it just shut off by itself. 3 minutes goes pretty quickly. It never did really get vibrating very hard. I don't know if it was supposed to or not. I did see some little bubbles popping up. The water didn't look all that dirty. There's a little bit of debris floating on the top. Let's pull that out, put it on a paper towel, and take a look. Let me get the towel. Make sure water gets all drained out of there. Yeah, let's take a look. Let's see. Now that does look a good bit cleaner. The tail is going to be in the drip tips with mouth gunk. That might need a little more, or just wiped off. Let's see this drip tip. Well, it looks pretty good. I'm going to dry these off and put them back together and see what we have here. Here we have all the parts pretty much dried off, and really how you're going to tell how well it did is by looking at the drip tip. We can get that to focus. And all the mouth gunk is gone. Down inside there, sometimes you get a little bit of residue from condensation. And that came out pretty clean. That's always tough to clean down in between those two chimneys on the TFV4 drip tip. But this part came out nice and clean. That little stopper, same thing. The base, now you want to make sure that if you do this and you use the base of a tank that you're going to attach to a mod, that you make sure it is nice and dry before you put it back on there. So we're going to let that sit for a while before I do that. And then on the Vapor 5 V6, there are a lot of little nooks and crannies that are just almost impossible to clean without using something like the Coil Master Ultrasonic Cleaner. And it got all of them, looks like. Again, the base, nice and clean. Occasionally you get a little bit of residue that drips down in there from condensation or whatnot. And the drip tip for the Vapor 5 V6 tank came out, again, nice and clean. I was really surprised. I really thought that this was going to be a lot bubblier. Well, thanks again to our friends at Coil Master for providing the ultrasonic cleaner. I'm going to be using this pretty extensively over the course of the next week or so. Like I said, I got a lot of tanks that need cleaned out. I may even try it on some non-vaping equipment too. The manual says you can do that, so we'll do that to see how it works out. So if you follow 7 Report on Twitter or Facebook, and I hope you do, you'll find out that way when that full review has been posted. Thanks so much again to our friends at Coil Master for providing the ultrasonic cleaner. Thank you so much for being with us today for this first look at the Coil Master Ultrasonic Cleaner on 7 Report. Please do subscribe to the YouTube channel. Check out the rest of the website too, 7report.com. Hardware, e-juice reviews, informative articles, and a whole lot more. So please do keep coming back. And thanks again for being with us today on 7 Report.